Hi, NATO here. I'm just going to do this really quickly. Senator John McCain's not doing the best in the world right now, and I can't say that I've agreed with a lot of things that he's done, but there's a lot of things that he's done for this country that I think merit some praise. I'm not going to go into what I agree with and what I don't agree with. And I'm not going to criticize people who are allowed to voice their contempt or dissatisfaction with anyone else. That's a thing that we all have the ability to do. So, just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean that they're a bad person, and that goes both directions. So, I am not going to condone or show disapproval with anyone's verbal assessment of anyone else because that's something that we all have the right to do. We also have the right to bear the consequences of those comments and remarks and let that play out how it plays out. It's not our job to determine other people's fates. I'm wearing this because this video is all going to be about John McCain. I have met the senator a couple times. I had the pleasure of meeting his daughter a couple times as well. She's actually a really nice lady. And whatever your problems are with the senator and his behavior, if you're for or against it, it doesn't matter. You should treat anyone else in his family with the utmost respect because that's how they will treat you. I have never seen or heard Meghan McCain treat anyone with disrespect unless she felt personally attacked prior to the altercation. And she's a really nice person, and I don't want to have any discussion about people being mean to her because of what they view of her father. That's just ridiculous. The whole point of the United States is that you as an individual were not judged or compared as an individual based on who your parents are or who your grandparents are. That was the idea. I know in reality it's not the same, but that's the idea of a lot of what the United States is, and I would really like to see that upheld. I am not happy to hear about John McCain's illnesses. I'm not happy to hear that his brain cancer is progressing, and the fact that he's actually planning his own funeral, it makes me sad. The guy served his country with distinction. He was captured to no fault, but there were a lot of people who were captured during wars, and we don't say that those people were not heroes. I don't agree with Donald Trump when he said that John McCain was not a hero. That bothered me about Trump's comments, but I'm not here to judge Donald Trump's comments on John McCain. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's just going to be how that is. It's just people seem to be picking sides here, either with pro McCain or anti McCain, and most of the people have never met him, and it's really sad that's people treat people like that, people they've never met. There was a comment made on a Fox Business program about him being a songbird and how torture worked on John McCain. That is absolutely disgusting, and I believe it was made by a member of the military, a retired member of the military. Uh, or is that really where we have come? I mean, I don't care if you like Donald Trump or like Hillary Clinton. I personally like them both. I like Hillary Clinton and I like Donald Trump. I like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's he's had some things in his past, and there's a lot of other people in this country who've had things in their past, and we don't judge them nearly as harshly as we judge Bill Clinton. And I don't condone his behavior. I don't think what Bill Clinton did is right, but I see a lot of other people getting a lot more of a pass than what we put on Bill Clinton, and that same goes for Donald Trump. There's people who have done things way worse than Donald Trump, and he seems to be getting way more criticism on it than people who've done way worse. And it's people have their personal lives, and I'm not going to judge people's public ability based on their private lives. I mean, for crying out loud, George Washington had affairs. He sought the love and the hand of another woman his entire life, even while being married to Martha. John Kennedy had his notorious affairs. FDR had his extramarital affairs. Johnson used to whip out his Johnson to the press corps to explain why he was bombing Vietnam. People have just the dumbest, double standards. But I really want this thing about McCain and people criticizing and calling McCain all these names. I want that to stop. Yeah, the man's at the end of his life. He's coming clean with his opinions. He's coming clean with everything. With his satisfaction, dissatisfaction with everybody. He's one of the lucky ones who gets to do that. Most people like that. They never get a chance to make their amends, to verbalize their dissatisfaction with people. There's no one on this planet more honest right now than John McCain. There is nobody more honest because he's got nothing to hide, nothing to lose. I hope he doesn't resign his seat in the Senate. I hope when he does pass that he is still a U.S. Senator. So that's going to be his decision on what he decides to do. But I'm not being invited to the funeral. I don't think so. I won't get to go and see there. But the fact that people are being so ridiculous about calling him names or this really bothers me, actually, that people are doing this. I don't understand. I don't understand it. People should be trying to make peace with each other. Like my problems I have personally with people, I've always tried to seek out a closure and to walk away from it. And the times where I haven't been able to get closure, has been the worst. There's actually only one situation really right now to where I don't have closure with the incident, and that still bothers me, but it's less and less and less. The only reason why I still have a problem with it is that I lost so many connections because of it. But that the actual specific person that I had the disagreement with, I don't have any problems with them, and I actually really hope they do well. My main problem with it is that I lost so many other contacts, and I wish those people well. I just miss them a lot. And people talking bad about McCain, I don't understand what it serves you, what good it serves you, what help it gives you in your life to go against John McCain right now. The man's probably done nothing to you at all. I've actually kind of choked up a couple times watching Meghan McCain on TV having to discuss what she's going through. She's going through it very publicly. I don't know anyone at all who was dealt with the loss of a parent or the process of losing a parent hold themselves very well together. No one. And Meghan McCain has to do it every single day on TV. And I can't understand how people could be so harsh and think that this is okay, knowing that this human being is suffering because they know they're going to lose their parent and they're never going to be ready for that. They're never going to be prepared enough to wake up knowing that their parent is gone, especially when their job requires them to be on one coast and their dying parent is on the other coast. And you guys are playing like it's fun. You guys are making it political. You guys need to stop it. And it's for God's sake, be better than that. The one thing that people claim to be, no, this is America. This is America, regardless if you were born here or not. is that the one things about claiming America as your country, and I do believe you can have patriotism towards more than one country, but to claim patriotism or claim America at all as part of your country is that we don't beat each other down. We try to build each other up. Um, that's why everyone was up waiting till 3 a.m. in some place if you were out further west, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to watch those American citizens, none of which were born here in the U.S., come off that plane as free men from North Korea. A lot of people stayed up late to watch that, and I got a visitor here. This is Spicy the cat, and she's a good kitty. She's ornery, but she's a good kitty. Um, None of those three men were native-born Americans, and they were welcomed home as Americans, no matter if they were born here or not. They were considered equals to even the president, and the president welcomed them graciously. I can't say that word. Gracefully. There you go. Gracefully, and even wanted them to walk down in front of him, before him, to the awaiting crowd. And I think that was a fantastic move by the president. And he treated them as if they were Americans, regardless of if they were born here or not. I don't even know what language they spoke, because I don't think any of them actually spoke English. Um, but just be more decent, and don't be making fun of a dying man. Don't be dissing his legacy, what he's accomplished. I mean, there's a lot of things that John McCain has done in his life. Yeah, so he doesn't like Donald Trump. He's an anti-Trumper. There's a lot of other people who are anti-Trumpers. And you know what? They're gonna get over it in 2024. It's not gonna matter if you were an anti-Trumper or a pro-Trumper. It will be on to the next president, no matter what, by 2024. And it's just going to be like, did you do anything to make this country better? Did you do anything to be a better person as yourself? Were you the best person that you could have been? And that's what I want to talk about. So to John McCain, to Senator McCain and his family, I wish all of you the best I could possibly wish anyone. And just be best. Be better. I think it would be best if people were nicer to each other, even if you did have disagreements. I'm sure there's things everyone can agree on. And I think it would be best if people would stop trying to find out what makes the other person opposite of you and try to find out what makes that person similar to you. I think it would be best if we could all agree that we all have our flaws and we all have our problems, and that we should just understand that we are all dealing with different problems, and that we should give each other space on those issues. I think it would be best if we would not seek out confrontation with others. I think it would be best to be nice when we can. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to rattle on because I have a cat in my lap now, and it's not good. This is not going to end for a while. I always have animals in my laps. I have dogs, cats. It seems to be my thing. I don't ever have a situation where I don't have animals constantly surrounding me or mauling me. Anyway, I'm going to wish you guys all the best. Until next time, peace out.